Welcome back, my chipmunk couriers. How you doing today? It's Chris here, and we're playing some more BLoons Monkey City. Where does the river lead us to? So we're gonna kind of just go on a river adventure. Follow the river. Honestly, I think this would be kind of a good idea to do in real life if I had unlimited free time and didn't have a job and things that are important to me, like a house and other things. So we're going to do a double banana farm start. Check this out, man. We're going to do a double banana farm start, but before I get the upgrades, I'm actually going to go for a boat over here. So we're going to pop him down in the bottom down here. And with any extra money, though, before I get the grape shot even, I'm going to start getting my banana farm upgrades. So we're going kind of hard on the money today, and that's because this is, of course, a water tile, and water tiles are always going to be difficult no matter what you do, man. It's difficult to pop all the stuffs. So I got one more of these guys. Now I need to start getting my grape shot action up. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of spam, like, every single boat that I own, which is 6 possible boats for us today. The cool thing about doing all these river tiles, by the way, is that I can build all of my my boat things, so I can have more boats in the future. It's actually kind of a double bonus. Like, every single water tile you beat makes more water tiles even easier for you. Because, of course, most people on water tiles have to focus the freaking boats, otherwise you're going to lose the game. So I think what we're going to do is get, like, maybe one more banana farm, lead ourselves into, like, a mortar strategy or something like that. I think the biggest problem for us is going to be, of course, the grouped balloons. Think about it. I mean, what the heck do we have for the group balloons? Like, maybe glue, maybe mortar. Even Ring of Fires and Boomerangs aren't that great against really crazy grouped balloon rushes. We do have the Ice Tower, but he's going to be really pricey, and that means I basically have to go for the Ice Tower in combination with the Monkey Village over there, and that's probably going to be a little too difficult for us. So, I don't think I'm planning on doing that. So in my last video, I was talking a lot about gardening and random kind of adventures with my seeds, and I just realized there's so many random things that I could talk about with seeds or growing things or like just random adventures that I've been on. So today what I'm going to talk about is I'm going to start off by talking about the time that I thought that trees were weeds. So holy crap, guys, we got to get some lead popping power over here. So we're doing something really weird here, guys. I'm going to do this. I'm going to get my mortar over here. This is probably going to lead to a pretty bad time for us. Pop an extra boat in here, and then I'm going to build a couple sets of road spikes in the bottom here with any extra money that I have, because this is going to be kind of difficult for us. So we're doing our best over here. We got a lot of road spikes down there, and we will be able to pop them all. Alright, I probably overdid it on the road spikes, but I do want to get no lives lost. At least I'm going to try for no lives lost. So, again, another random story about my experiences as a young person working at a garden center. And when I say young person, I was 15 or 16 at this time, so that's a long time ago for me, to be honest. That was way before I started YouTube. I think that was before YouTube came out. 10 years ago? No, I think YouTube came out like the year before that or something like that. I didn't even know it existed yet, though. So I'm getting really greedy right now. I should probably stop doing that. Let's stop being so greedy. So here we go. We got our second grape shot already. Got my spike factor down there, but he really hasn't had a lot of time to work on those road spikes, so they're really not going to do that great of a job. I'm actually slowing it down just a little bit to see if I can pop them all. It looks like we can pop them all, and I'll speed it up again. I really do like the speed on BLoons Monkey City. In BTD5, it's like, okay, you double the speed a little bit or something like that. I feel like BLoons Monkey City is like more than double the speed. Maybe it's not. I don't know. It's really fast. It makes things so much easier. So we're going to go for that. We get cam detection as well on these guys. Obviously, you can tell we need the freaking cam detection over here. And I'm going to get bigger blast as well. Now, if you haven't realized this by now, look at the farmage. I just nounatized that, or verbitized that noun. The farmage is ridiculous. I don't know. I nounized the noun. I don't know what I did. I'm not good at English. If you guys want to let me know what I did, that's fantastic. But we got farmage, mad farmage over here, guys. We're going to even go for a 3rd-tier banana farm. I'm going to go even crazier after that. I'm going to need even more, guys. Probably going to go for 4 3rd-tier banana farms. I don't think I'm going to get them all right away, though. I'm going to have to do some sort of weird defenses kind of in between that. So let's do a boomerang. I think that's the grouped popping power that this city needs. The grouped popping power that this city needs. So we're going to go for a 2-3. Which is one of the best group popping power towers in the frickin' game, especially for mid-game. Like, once you get really, really late game, it starts to wear off a little bit, but for right now, even regen rainbows, regen zebras, and stuff like that, we should be able to take them all down. And now it's time, guys. Let's get all of our 3rd tier banana farms up. Now, this is going to allow us to get a ton of freaking money so we can buy pretty much whatever we desire. I'm probably going to spam quite a few Dartling guns, and all of my boats are going to be super duper high. Glue gunner, you know, all this cool stuff that I can get. And the last one, there we go, 4 3rd tier banana farms. Now, I do have the ability to get more banana farms, but I don't feel the need to get the more banana farms. Just the sort of want. The want. I have urges, guys, and some of my urges in life are always to have more monies. I always like the monies. All right, so let's do a boat extravaganza right now. Let's just spam them all over the place, wherever they fit, man. Just pop them in there and get them all up to kind of whatever you want to. We're gonna start off with 2 2s. 2 2s everywhere. Bump, 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 bump. There we go. I think we got 2 2s everywhere. Now what we can do is start upgrading them up to 3rd tier as we desire. Now the reason why I'm getting them all up to 2 2 is because I plan on getting them all up to 3rd tier. Anyways, normally I would not do this, by the way, especially if money was tight whatsoever. I would say, screw it, get out of my face, man, pound them into the ground, and stomp on their face a bunch. But today that's not going to happen. Maybe it will. Maybe later. We'll see. We'll see where it leads us. Alright, so anyways, back at, work, I had to pull a ton of weeds. That would be a big part of my job, is getting rid of weeds. I have to make the entire place look presentable, for, customers. And of course, you can't have weeds all over the frickin' place. So a big part of my job is just to get rid of all these, random little plants growing out of the ground all over the place. Most of them are pretty small, like little crab grasses and stuff like that, kind of growing on the side of everything. Like, we did a lot of preventative measures and everything, but it still just never did a good enough job. We just never, ever had, like, very little weeds. We tried putting weed fabric down, that would grow through the frickin' weed fabric. At the beginning of the year, you'd put a bunch of weed preventer down, wouldn't frickin' work. We got super weeds over there. They've been there for so long that they've become resistant to the weed preventers and stuff. It's kind of ridiculous. Natural selection at work, just there. So, basically, I would just get on my hands and knees, and I'd start pulling all the weeds, and it would take me, like, hours. I would just spend hours pulling weeds, probably every week, or, sometimes a little bit longer than that, but usually, like, every week, I'd be pulling weeds for a long time. And, of course, I was the younger, newer guy, so they made me do all this stuff. The older people didn't have to pull the weeds as much. It's just, I'm young, I'm fit. Chris, get on your knees and do the work. That sounded bad. That sounded real bad. Let's not say that. Don't get on your knees, Chris. You can just sit down sort of low to the ground and pull those weeds. Yeah. There's weeds everywhere. Like all throughout the outside yard is what we called it. Where all the perennials are and everything. Inside the greenhouses even there was tons of weeds. The greenhouses were kind of old, so you had, oh crap, dude, we gotta get some more stuff up. Alright, let's do a wizard over here. We're gonna go womp. Tornado wizard. I'm gonna get a glue gunner as well. I'm gonna get a glue hose. I'm gonna pop a couple more spike factors in the back here too, just because I want to get them up to 3rd tier 3-2. Just to kind of clean up the rest of these guys. Now, it's actually looking pretty good for us. It's already around 23, and we're looking pretty good. Pretty good and dandy. So let's sell all these banana farms. Just want. Now we get another $20,000! Yeah! Alright, so anyways, every once in a while I'd come across these, like, very hard weeds to pull out. They were like wood. They were like, had like woody stems. I'm like, how the heck? These guys, get over here, man. So they would always be in like really weird spots too. Some of them would get pretty big. And of course I'd have to pull them all out. So like most of them, like they would just come out. Just yank it out, pull it out, it comes out. Some of them I had to like twist around my fingers a couple times to like get a good grip on it, and then I'd pull it out. Some of them I just be like, I can't even pull this thing out, so I just crush it to death a little bit or something. Some of them I had to get a shovel to kind of dig out a little bit. And then eventually I found this one that was kind of in like the back of everything, where I'm like, I just gotta get rid of this thing. I gotta get rid of this thing. Guess how tall it was, guys? Like 4 freaking feet tall. So I had to realize I had to get rid of it. How am I gonna get rid of it? I got a shot. So at first I started trying to pull it out. That didn't freaking work. I wasn't strong enough at all. Not at all. I got the shovel out, trying to dig it out. It's not coming out, man. So I get the freaking saw out eventually, and I'm sawing this thing down, And I'm like, yeah, dude, look at this really crazy woody weed. And then one of the other guys that was there, he's like, you know, that's not actually a weed, right? That's a tree. And I'm like, there you go. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense because I've been really confused about why this thing's in the ground so freaking good. So what happened was, I guess there's a lot of old trees around there which just have those floaty seeds that float all over the place. And they started growing in random places. And I never realized this. I just thought they were weeds, but you don't realize that trees are kind of weeds too because they're in a place that you don't want them to grow. You don't want a tree in the middle of your little area when it's just trying to sell things there. So, to me, that was sort of, oh crap, dude. Holy but Jesus, we got a regen DDT over here. This is gonna get hard. You guys are right, we gotta do it. Alright, let's do it. We're gonna get a double crated hardcore DDT tile. Let's see if we can make it happen. So we're gonna do a double farm start. Let's do it like this. We're gonna go one here, one there. And I'm actually gonna do a double free dart monkey start. We're gonna go like this. One, kind of keep them off into the side over here, just so they can have some extra poppages. There we go. And then if I can afford a boat, that'd be fantastic. Hopefully they'll give me a banana really quick, or a crate. I'll take anything. Bam, there it is. So we got the crate, we got the Buccaneer over here. I'm actually going to... I'm going to get the grape shot first. I got it, man. I got it. There's going to be probably like black or white balloons on this round. There's the pinks already. Regen blue's coming out. Regen green's coming out. And now it's time to start upgrading our little buddies over here. So let's put this on non-stop mode. Obviously, we're going to have to get a lot of stuff really fast over here, guys. I'm thinking a spike factor is probably our next thing on the agenda. You know, in the early game, spike factors are delicious. Deliciously amazing. But then I found out, oh crap, dude, like, I didn't realize for the longest time, everything was just, it was just all trees. I was just killing tons of trees. And after that, I just had this whole like, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, how the heck are these weeds so strong? You know, and then I realized after all that, I was like, wow, now I just feel kind of like an idiot. That I didn't realize that these were trees. I'm just like, they're woody-stemmed weeds. How the heck do they get 4 feet, 5 feet tall? I've never even seen these things get that tall. So it was kind of ridiculous. After I found that out, though, I had this money-making opportunity / money-making idea. I decided what I wanted to do was try to sell the trees. Because you know what? I feel like a lot of people would not mind planting a tree. When I was a little bit younger, you know, I think in like 4th or 5th grade, we got this little tiny tree from school for Arbor Day. And, ooh, crap, dude. Woo! Spicy! So that should be enough to let my spike vector deal with it. And as you can tell, I need to get more boats up, though, very quickly. It's probably about boomerang time, too. So because this is more of a closely difficult level, I'm actually going to build all of my grape shot boats before I build all the 0-0 boats. I think it's kind of important. I'm also building them mostly in the front over here, because I probably am going to spam a lot of Dartling guns in the back. It's going to be one of those levels where we need the extra popping power. So we got this this pine tree, actually, for our... Oh, crap, dude. I don't have any... I don't have any lead popping power. There we go. And 0 camera detection as well. Obviously, I need more defenses, guys. More defenses. Got the camo detection at it. And the big ol' blast. Come on, big ol' blast. Get in here. Get in my belly. I thought it was so cool. I don't remember exactly how big it was. It was probably about 6 inches, maybe a foot. Little tiny pot. They gave it to us for free. I thought that was so cool. So, I planted it in my backyard. You know, this was at my old house, actually. My old house, 2 houses ago. Oh, crap, dude, I have a lot of money. This is what happens when I start telling stories all over the frickin' place. We planted it, and it was growing for like a good solid 3 or 4 months, and then the neighbor ended up chopping it down with their lawnmower. So that was pretty upsetting. Yeah. So I was sad about that. I got over it eventually. I was like, okay, we didn't need the evergreen tree, but I thought it was so cool that, like, I got this from school. I was so angry, though. I was so angry that the neighbor chopped it down. Now, I'm not actually sure if my parents told me that the neighbor chopped it down, and they chopped it down, or the neighbor actually did chop it down. I'm still not sure to this day. I should probably ask them. But I believe I kind of believe them. I don't think that they would do that to me. I don't know. I'm not sure. Not sure, to be honest. So we might be going for a big one over here as well, because the balloons are getting pretty darn difficult already, guys. I am getting a lot of getting a lot of good banana farms over here, but balloons are difficult. A couple more boats over here, and we got one last boat. There we go. Get them all up to grape shot at the very least to start off our day. And then I think it's about time, guys. Let's see if we can get these last 2 banana farms up to 3rd tier. Like I said, the money's going to be flowing in really, really fast. So since I thought it was really cool to give these like really, really tiny, trees and just kind of grow them from a baby, people don't realize, but you probably could grow your own trees just by using the seeds. Most people just chop them down with their lawnmower, and they don't realize that there would be trees there, or the grass just kind of stops them from growing or whatnot. In the woods, of course, there's not so much grass, and there's a lot more dirt and everything, so these little tiny baby trees do end up growing a little bit better. So I decided, instead of ripping them out of the ground, so it was kind of a 2-stage thing. The first thing I did was I kind of just ripped them out of the ground, and I tried to replant them in these little tiny pots. We had these things called 4.5-inch pots. They're probably the size of, like, if you put your 2 fingers, you touch your 2 thumbs and you touch your 2 index fingers together and you make a circle, and bam, it's probably about the size of that, especially if you're an adult, right around there. It's probably a little bit smaller than my fingers, because I'm a little bit fairly reasonable size hands over here. Oh crap, dude, we're dead. We're done. $10,500. How are we gonna get this? So we're gonna do something really weird right now, guys. Check this out. We're gonna go sell. What? Why would you sell that, man? So we still need a little bit more money. Oh poo. Sell this as well. We're gonna get the big one over here. And with the balloon popping power of the big one, we are gonna take down the Moabs. Woo! And we're gonna rebuy those silly little boats that we lost in the process. All right. This is kind of exciting, guys. This is getting good right now. So I think what we need to do now is get a couple destroyers. Let's get some destroyers, pop them on strong. Now I need more Moab popping power than ever. It wasn't like one Moab came out. No, we're talking about big groups of Moabs coming out at this point in the game. So we need another destroyer over here. Now this is a DDT tile, so we're going to have to spam the Dartling guns. Now I can get the Monkey Village up and do something with him, but realistically, actually, I think that might be a decent idea. Let's do that instead. Let's get the Monkey Village over here. I think if I get him upgraded, he will include the range of all these Buccaneers. But on top of that, I am going to need to get all my Dartling guns up pretty darn high as well. So the big one is going to still be able to pop all the balloons. So look at this, man. The big one's actually struggling against these. Or don't tell me we're going to lose to these guys, even with a big one there. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. The big one has reached the pop limit. Holy crap. That is ridiculous. So the big one did reach his pop limit, which is just straight up crazy, guys. Would never expect that to happen, ever. It's going to be pretty pricey. I'm going to go for this Monkey Village already. I think this guy's in the range, though. Is he? These guys definitely are in the range. So I'm going to get my destroyers up for sure. I need more stuff. I can't afford to get that 2-3 Monkey Village just straight from the get-go. I need to get some other stuff up first. Pop him on strong. Poop. Why is the money so scarce today? I felt like the past few games, the money's just been rolling in. Now we got frickin' 4 third-tier banana farms, and we still can't get the stuff in. There's another one of these guys. And I didn't look at the price. But now what I need to do is, instead of having these guys in the backpack here, we're actually going to swap them over to the front up here. And this is, again, just to help us destroy the DDTs. But if they don't fit inside of the range of this guy, I pretty much don't need them. I know that sounds stupid, but I think this guy might be in range. There we go. That guy's in range. This is rough. This is rough. We're still having troubles over here. This guy is, I believe, in range. No, he's not in range. Poo. Poop monkeys. Alright, this guy is not in range either then. Now he is. Now he is. Can we get another? Let's sell this guy then. Try and put another one in range. Can he fit? He does not fit, it looks like. Man, sucks. Alright, so we're going to have to go with one less destroyer than I wanted. And I think I do have to get my, I don't think the DDTs are going to come out until around, like, 26, 27 or something like that, like, but I kind of want to be ready for them. So I don't know if I want to sell my banana farms right now or just start building my Dartling Gun army. It's probably the best thing for me to do is just get the Dartling Gun army going. So let's do that. Let's initiate Dartling Gun Operation Dartling Gun Army. And to kind of just finish off my story really quick, I know I've been kind of all over the place with it. I started off by just ripping the trees out of the ground and trying to pop them in you know, a little bucket of dirt and whatnot. It ended up not working out very well at all because all the trees died. They all wilted and just died. And these things, I mean, they had like 2 leaves on them at this point. Like it was not like a tree yet. It was just a little tiny baby sapling, like nothingness. So I do have to get all these guys up to plutonium darts as well, though. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to pop the DDT layer. So this is a necessity. Necessity. I think for around 25, I'm going to sell everything and just start going for it. And hope that I got enough popping power. Honestly, I'm not entirely... Oh, I never even got my monkey village upgraded. Poop. I think I got to do that before I get my Dartling guns going. I thought I had it already for some reason. Just forgot. Just easy mistake. At least I noticed before the DDTs came out. DDTs. It's so hard to say that really, really fast. And then so they all died, and I got a little sad. And then for my second walkthrough, my second run-through, I ended up actually digging the saplings out. So I actually went like underneath the soil. I used some of the soil they were already in, and I ended up getting all these trees all ready to go and everything. And I was selling them for like, you know, $2.50, like $3, like nothing high at all. Basically, I'm charging them for the pot and the dirt. That's it. And I wanted people to plant trees. That's all I wanted. Nobody bought them. It was so sad. I thought people would. I thought people would buy them, and they didn't. Maybe I'll open up Chris's Tree Day someday, where I can just sell these little tiny baby trees to everybody. $3, $4. Make everybody plant trees. Save the world, one step at a time. So it's about that time, guys. We need to sell everything. We're going to go womp, 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 womp. Now, you're thinking this is going to buy me tons of crap, right? Not really. 1 laser cannon, 2 laser cannons, and can't even afford the 3rd laser cannon yet. But we will get a 3rd laser cannon. Now, the real question is, are we going to have enough DDT popping power? I think with the destroyers, we should be able to, but I still just do not know. Now, the DDTs, again, I don't know if they're going to come out in these rounds. I would actually expect them to wait until round 29 for the first set of DDTs to come out, because it's not even 30 rounds yet. But I just don't know. I just don't know. And to be safe, I would rather get it early, and think that I have enough popping power, than do it too late and just have the DDTs kill me for no reason. You know, when I'm like, I sucked it up, I shouldn't have got so greedy. You know, the greed really cost me a lot of games here, guys. A lot of games. So, a few more rounds to go. It's getting a little laggy over here. I think the main problem is destroyers shoot so many projectiles that it just gets kind of laggy. And I already got Dartling guns, which shoot a bunch of projectiles too. It's just, and spike factories too. Like every single thing that I own except for the mortars cause tons of lag. Let's push through, baby. Push through. Round 27 still. And like I said, BFBs, Moabs, even Zoma Gods, I think I can handle them. But the DDTs is... I think we're going to pop them pretty easily, to be completely honest. I think so. 3 laser cannons? Come on, you can't tell me that they're going to sneak through 3 laser cannons. Unless I have, like, the worst aim in the entire world. 3 laser cannons. They get this is a pretty long map, even though it doesn't seem like it. I like the design of it, too, by the way. This is actually a fun, sort of well-designed map. Now, we should be able to afford another laser cannon soon. There it is, the first Zoma God. So this is going to be a Zoma God DDT massacre right here. We can't even afford the other laser cannon yet. How expensive is he? $40 more dollars. Oh, there it is. And we get it. So 4 laser cannons now. There's the DDTs. All right, on top of the Zoma God, absolutely the worst thing that could have possibly happened to us. Come on, little DDTs. don't sneak through, and we do pop the DDTs. All the balloons inside get popped as well, but now we get to deal with this Oh My God layer as well. Laser cannons are chugging through a lot of these layers, but there's still a lot of freaking balloons. Big one's chugging through a lot of them as well. Still reaching his pop count, though. Laser cannon's barely struggling through the end of these balloons, and we do end up surviving. Holy crap, very tight game right there, guys. But we've held back the balloons, and we won this game. Whoop, 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 whoop. Regen DDT ain't got nothing on us. Regen water DDT. Oh, we found a crate! This is awesome! Where does the water lead us? Where does the river lead us? Leads us to crates and DDTs and fun things. So, I guess the next few videos, our goal is to get to this chest right here. Why not, guys, right? I think we both can agree that that would be fun. We get another water DDT on a fairly easy map, and then I can't tell what else is happening after that. So, if you guys enjoyed, make sure you press the like button for me. I'd really appreciate that. And have a super duper delicious day.